Are you happy to deal with headwinds? Let's think about conventional wisdom. We've got to work really hard and then we're going to be more successful. Shawn Achor, the author of The Happiness Advantage and the book Before Happiness, as well as the father of positive psychology, Martin Seligman, are all dealing with this. Do we need to be successful and then we're happy? No, it's the reverse. We need to be happy in order to deal with those headwinds and then be successful. We can't be crushed and sideswiped by headwinds. It's a necessity to deal with change, challenge, and in fact chaos in the workplace. It's far easier to do this when we are resilient and happy within ourselves. We can then be cohesive within our teams and agile as organizations. It's not necessarily about having that right strategic 5-year plan in place. In fact, we know that this can be the reverse effect and actually be quite constraining for a business. So culture eats strategy for breakfast. We need to create the right culture in our teams where we attract the right talent. We encourage this autonomy and accountability. We enable people and teach them about resilience. This is a skill and a basket of skills that you can learn. And then, of course, we need to retain the right people in our organizations. So how do we create these cultures where we're innovative, where we get people to take initiative, to drive projects further, and also differentiate our businesses in the marketplace? Certainly in South Africa in 2016, we need to foster this entrepreneurial thinking. As a country, we have our backs against the walls with our exchange rate issues and our leadership issues, and all of this could cripple us. We need to be more competitive. We need to break those cartels. We need to encourage new market entrants into each and every market sector. So where does it begin? It begins with us being content, resilient, and happy. We need to find a way to build this sense of resilience. It's not the case globally. In fact, depression rates are 10 times higher than they were in the 1960s. Here's a horrible stat to end this video. 50 years ago, the average onset age of depression was 29 and a half years old. 50 years later, it's 14 and a half years old. Look at the universities where only 1 out of 5 students flourish. How can you enable your teams to flourish in times of headstrong winds and economic downturn? Phone us at the Resilient Energy Center.